Hey friends, I'm glad you're here. I want to talk today about how to influence and impact people and 3 phrases that will help people make a decision. We all want to motivate. We all want people to buy into our ideas or follow our vision and buy what you're selling, whether it's a product or an idea or a value. We want people to choose what we're putting forth. And we have conversations all the time where we try to influence or motivate or call people to a decision. Because we're talking to all kinds of people. I mean, we do this with our kids, right? We try to motivate them, influence them to do the right things or do things that we'd want them to do, like, please, just clean up your room. We try to motivate employees or maybe your spouse. There's all kinds of motivational type conversations that we have where we're calling people to a decision, to take action. And that makes sense when you look at the word of motivation itself. The root word of motivation is the word motive, and that's derived from the Latin word motivus, or motive. And another way to say this really is reason. Like, what is your reason for something? The second part of the word motivation is that word ation, and ation is really all about action, to take action. And so you take those two root words together, put them together, and you get motivation, and you get the definition, the reason to take action. Okay? So when trying to influence and impact people, you need to understand their motivation, their reason to take action. A reason to move, a reason to do something different, a reason to buy something, a reason to clean their room, a reason to do something that you would like them to do. So there's a couple key principles when we think of motivation and how people are motivated. Principle number 1, we got to understand people are basically kind of boil it down to 2 things, one of 2 things. They're either trying to avoid loss or a potential gain. So they either have an opportunity for a big gain, so they'll make a decision, or they want to avoid a loss, and so they'll make a decision. Now, one of the interesting things about human nature is we are much more motivated by preventing a loss versus acquiring a gain. Another principle you got to be thinking about in terms of motivation and people's motivation is we got to ask ourselves, is the person you're talking to, when they make decisions, do they make them based on logic or emotion? Are they making decisions based on data or feelings? And you got to understand that. So what I want to do now is share a few phrases and a few key words that you can use to actually help people move to a choice and make a decision, to get people on your side, to follow your vision, to help them do something that you would like them to do. Let me give you a couple power phrases. Power phrase number 1, using these 2 words, just imagine. Now, why are those 2 words really powerful? Well, here's why. Before anyone makes a decision, they first have to be able to imagine it. You see, a decision is actually made twice. First, hypothetically, in their mind, and then secondly, in reality. See, if you can't see yourself doing it, you're not going to choose to do it. And so you as a motivator, you got to help people create pictures and images and see themselves in this amazing place. Isn't that what home sellers do? Or real estate agents? They go, hey, can you imagine you and your family sitting here in this beautiful living room and you guys be watching Super Bowl Sunday? Or can you imagine yourself in this dining room having guests over? They're creating pictures, you know? So maybe some other examples. Maybe you use the word, just imagine how awesome it would be to wake up financially free. Just imagine the look on your kid's face when you buy them this gift. Just imagine how jealous your friends would be if you signed up for this trip to Cancun. Again, we're all about helping people imagine things if we want people to do things. Power phrase number 2 that you can use to get people to make choices and decisions is this: if I can, will you? That construct is incredibly powerful. See, most people are full of excuses. We know this, right? They always give reasons why they can't do something. And this is true in business, but it's also very true in our personal relationships too. And this power phrase of "if I can, will you" invites people into an agreement. It's like this contract that you're making with that person. It allows you to remove whatever their excuse might be through this powerful question. So let's take an example with our kids. Say something like, "If I can make sure breakfast is ready by 7 a.m., will you be ready to leave for school by 7:30 a.m.? Or maybe at work, you're pitching a product or you're trying to close a sale. You say something like, "If I can match the price you want, will you make the order today?" This power phrase helps motivate people to take action now. And then finally, power phrase number 3. There's 2 types of people. There's 2 types of people in this world. And as soon as you say this sentence, this drives the person's brain into overdrive mode, wondering which type of person they are. And you could say things like this. There's 2 types of people. Those who are successful and save 10% of their income, and those who are foolish and don't. Which type of person are you? Or you could say, there's 2 types of people in this world. Those who are willing to make time for exercise, and those who just talk about it. Which type of person are you? Using this phrase helps people decide and choose the choice you want them to make. It motivates them to action. So saying it stronger means that you understand people's reasons to take action and what to say to help them decide. If you want to influence people, you've got to understand how they make decisions. Logic or emotion, avoiding loss or potential gain. It also means allowing people to imagine things in their mind, setting up easy choices, and using power phrase to help them take immediate action now. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this series. I hope it has improved your communication skills. Let's be people who say it stronger. And if you've enjoyed these videos, make sure to like, comment, and share them with friends.